Hey guys, how's it going today? Spitfire again, and what I got going on today is I was using my lathe here the other day and I was thinking, you know, a lot of these belts, or a lot of these lathes have belts on them which are run, you know, leather belts or these rubber belts or whatever, and they got these splices on them, and then and that's, you know, what most of your noise comes from when you're running your lathe. Just the, you know, these things get over the pulley and they go click, click, click. So I was thinking the other day, I was like, I wonder if there's something cheap, easy, simple, anybody could do it, you know, if they got a lathe like this, to try and fix that issue and maybe quiet your lathe down a little bit. So as I was thinking, well, I got a couple things available at my disposal and I gave it a shot. So first thing I tried, rubber band. So all I did with the rubber band is, like, this is a belt off of, here, we'll zoom in up close. So here's a belt off of another lathe that I had, and so all we do here is, if you want to use a rubber band, and I actually used this a little bit and it worked fairly well, pull your pin out and just wrap this guy around there like several times, and I'll just do it here for a quick reference. So then you got it like that. Sorry, I hope you can see it. See if my autofocus focuses. And then when you put it back together, you're gonna take these guys. I don't have my pin. Alright, so then we got a rubber band on there, and we take our pin and put our pin back in, and then you simply just take this rubber band and flatten it out as best as you can, and just kind of lace it over top of your metal splicing there. And I'm just gonna, you know, this is just a demonstration, so it's not gonna be real great, but anyway, so when that guy runs over your pulleys, that's not gonna click anymore. And I don't know how long it lasts, but, you know, rubber bands are cheap and easy to replace, so that actually worked for me for quite a while. And then secondly, you know, you could also they make those big huge thick rubber bands that you usually get like on broccoli or something at the grocery store. One of those might work pretty good too if you get one that's tight enough. So that was my first idea. Then I had another idea. So this is my old leather belt from probably 1902 whenever the lathe was made, but check this out. So what this is, here's my splice in my belt. And I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see. And see, my belt's a little worse for wear there, but so what this is I went down to the local hardware store, Lowe's, Menards, Home Depot, wherever, Ace, and I found this. If you're not familiar with this is heat shrink tubing for electrical wiring, and it comes, you know, I used half of it there, so it comes in about, you know, 2-inch long, 3-inch long piece. And this is a 1-inch. This is for 1-inch, but I would recommend trying the 3/4 inch because it's for 1-inch round, and of course this is 1 inch across, and if you do the math on it, anyways, this is smaller. So if you can get a 3/4 inch and you can get a 3/4 inch, you know, that's the 1-inch. So that 3/4 inch should be able to slip over this 1-inch belt, and then you get a much tighter fitting. What I had to do here with this 1-inch tubing was I heated it up and then I kind of pressed it in place because it didn't want to shrink enough. But the key here when we do this is to get a good shrink around our crimp here, or not our crimp, but our splice. So when we get a good shrink around our splice, that's going to hold this piece in place, because I tried this the first time and I didn't have that, and then it ended up slipping off and it didn't work too well. But that heat shrink you can buy, I bought this for, you know, those two pieces about that long was less than $2. So I'll turn it on here for you guys and I can show you. Just give me a second. So there we go, fairly quiet. And I'm just holding it by hand, so I'll shut it off and shut the door here. I got a piece in there I'm gonna spin out here later, but so there we go. I mean, I still got some, noise from my bullpen in there, and I gotta adjust my cover here yet and a few other things, tighten up my motor, and I got a little hum from my motor, but other than that, I mean, it's a lot quieter and there's no more click, 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 click. So, guys, give it a shot. It's easy to do and easy, simple, stupid. I don't know if it's simple, stupid, but it's really simple to do. And I figure the shorter the piece here, the better it's going to be, because, I mean, this stuff is flexible, but it's not extremely flexible. So, there you go. So far, so good, and it's been working out real well. We can move it over to the smaller pulley here and check that out, but it should be the same thing. So there you go. If you guys want to quiet your belt down a little bit, give that a shot, and let me know if it worked or didn't. So as always, feel free to like, comment. If you like my videos, feel free to share them. It's always fun. And check out all my many other videos, if you haven't already, on different stuff, including gunsmithing, lathes, a little bit of machining, and all sorts of good stuff. You might actually learn something. So till next time, subscribe, stay safe, and I'll see you later. Thanks.